See if this thing will crank. Preheat's on. I don't even know if you can call that a cold start. It started too easy. It's 14. Well, in Atlanta it's supposed to be 14 degrees and it feels like -1, but I think it's 12 here and it probably feels like -2 or 3. It's cold this morning. Last video I was talking about us getting that snow and ice storm. Well, we went up and got 2 inches and it rained before it went snowing. So the roads iced over and then it had snow. Now they got snow on top of them. So, well, yeah, it's a mess, but it's not near as bad as that 9 inches we got while I was in Texas. So I had a question about why do we put our bales of hay on the ends. That's a good question. Used to we didn't. But when we went to use the net, we got started putting them on the ends because it's easier to get the net off. Well, then we got, as far as from my perspective, what I realized was it was easier after we started doing it for the cattle to tear the bales apart to eat the hay, because normally they just fall apart when we take the net off. But the reason why we started putting them on their ends is because in the pickups we don't, most of the time we feed, we don't have tractors. We just got a couple farms where we have the tractors on. But the rest of the time we're using it out of the truck, and to get the net off, it's easier to walk around it, because then you don't have all that hay that's left into the net, and you don't make a mess in the back of the pickup when you take it off this way. But I found that they seem to eat it better when you put them on their sides, because they can pull it apart like that versus trying to get to half of it from there. A lot of people don't like to put them on their ends because of the rain, but with our cattle, most circumstances, the hay that we put out is eaten that day. So they're not being left out there for long periods of time, taking in rain at the top. Like these cattle, I'll feed them once every other day. I'll give them 2 bales, and they're eating a bale of hay a day. And it never really gets any weather abuse to it. Now the other pastures that we take with the truck, they that hay all gets ate up that day that we feed it. So they're never really out there that long. It's easier to get the net off, and it seems like the cattle have an easier time tearing the bales apart when they're in the ring to eat it. Just more of a preference than anything.